deck box, you know, all that. And I had to put a sticker on my deck box for Brad, and that was the whole fake battle all night. Well, we meet in the finals, and I didn't even want to play all day. He's like, no, we're going to continue playing. So we meet in the finals, and out of some crazy luck, he actually ends up beating me.
That's insane.
It was unreal.
Reverse situation. Looks like we have another match, though, where we get to go to. So here we go. Match in progress. I'm Gavin Verhey here with Brad Nelson, and we are about to watch a match between Sam Swanson and Adam Wargo here in round 7 of the SCGSEA Games Open Series. Now, we saw Adam not that long ago under the camera. Now, I was off screen for that one. That was during the black, white, green versus Dredge deck. Which one was he?
I'm pretty sure he was the Dredge deck, yeah.
Yep, and very much so the Dredge deck. On the other end, Sam Swanson, perfect time, he's cracking a fetch land. Looks like natural order, bans, no bans.
Yes, this is...
no ban, right? So
what's no ban? Yeah, it was a Bant natural order deck?
Yeah, Bant natural order. So no ban, that's what it's called.
That's what it's called? No.
Does that have force of will? So it's no
Why are they called no Bant? And
a natural order.
Natural order Bant, that's what it is?
I know,
okay.
Yeah.
No rug.
Yeah, and so this one is actually, so he does have the forces actually. So it's a little different from the one that won Providence. And in fact, he has a neat little card, Scavenging Ooze, that we have not seen much of.
I've never heard of it.
Is a neat little card from the Commander decks.
Because you can play those in Legacy.
You can play those in Legacy. So real fast, what's on the board? Sam has a Birds of Paradise and a Dried Arbor in play. And Adam Wargo is dredging a Golgari Grave Troll. Flipped a Bridge from below, pair Cabal Therapies, I think Firestorm. So Scavenging Ooze is G1 for a 2/2, not too impressive, Runeclaw Bear, but you play green and remove a creature card in a graveyard from the game to give it a counter. Any graveyard, to give it a counter. Oh. So again, the dredge matchup, that's huge. Because you can pay a green, eat any card in their graveyard.
Once it's in play, it's just almost a hard one.
I mean, it's a big trump. Granted, you have to have enough mana to activate it.
Yeah. But to start, if they haven't started yet, you clearly should have enough green sources to stop them from starting a dredge.
Yeah, it seems like Sam did a good job running the Commander decks, also featuring a Flusterstorm in his sideboard.
What's that?
Oh, Flusterstorm? It's a U for counter target instant or sorcery unless they pay 1 and it storms. Yeah, so against, say, Storm deck, it's really good.
So you might be able to Mize, they have 0 mana left. And they go off and you counter everything. You
counter everything, yeah. Or even just against Tendrils of Agony, you copy 2 or 3 things. It still works out pretty well. So Adam Wargo, no permanents in play, but far from dead.
Yeah, I know.
That's how this dredge deck works. In fact, the less permanents that are in play, the more scared you should probably be. So let's see, Sam's hand. I think I see. Is that a pair of Mental Missteps?
I can't tell. I don't think it's got much action, though, for if he's actually going to be dredging a lot.
Well, Scavenging Ooze, I was actually a little off. It can hit any card, not just creatures. So
you just remove a card from any...
So it can hit Bridge from Below and Dredge Return, all that kind of stuff.
Therapy, targeting Sam. He's going to get Mental Misstepped. And Sam takes his turn. I think Sam really needs to find something to do something aggressive with. And it's sad that it's an actual Birds of Paradise and out of Nobleheart.
Well, he has a Dried Arbor.
Oh, he does have a Dried Arbor.
Once again, a creature. Yeah. The question of the day with Dried Arbor has been land or creature. Do you put it in the land pile or creature pile?
And it's definitely been beating down all day long.
It's been beating down all day long. That guy is a house, or that Dryad is a house.
Oh, he's a guy.
Dryads are traditionally female.
Oh, or she's a house.
Yeah.
I think you said it's a house.
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess it is made out of leaves, so it could be a house. All right, serves him for 1, does not equip GT. Means Sam probably has some other action he wants to deploy this turn.
That's curious.
I didn't think he had anything else. Oh, he just ships. Just representing something. I would have equipped GTA there for sure. I just want to get a clock. GTA is actually a pretty scary card against Dredge.
Yeah, because it can shut down a lot of things. There's no Dread Return ability. Right. He'd be able to shoot his own birds.
Right, that's the big one. Kill your own birds. Turns off all the Bridger blows that way. I don't know why Sam didn't equip the GTA there.
Yeah, that's really interesting. And Adam did... Yeah, I don't know.
So, Adam taps City Brass and Tarnished Citadel for mana. Plays out Narcomoeba.
Alright.
And now tag with that Dried Arbor is just a little more precarious.
I mean, yeah, if he had the GTA in play, that's... do not understand that at all, actually.
I am looking at Sam's hand, and I see zero reason not to have that GT on the battlefield right now. Unless the only reason would be if there's an Ancient Grudge in Adam Wargo's discard pile.
And there probably is. I did see red cards. They could be Firestorms, but there could be an Ancient Grudge.
I know I saw Firestorm. I didn't think I saw Ancient Grudge. But if he did, that would be the reason why he would have it. All right, so Sam's gonna Mental Misstep, Cabal Therapy,
and get a zombie token out of the
Zombie. If Sam doesn't equip GTA this turn, I would guess. I don't know what to say. But Adam's tapped out, so if he does it, now would be the time to do it, right?
Yeah.
Alright, then there's the GTA. So he does it this turn, so he might have just been waiting for Adam to tap out. And now he's going to serve in. Adam's going to probably block with the zombie.
Alright, so...
I guess if Adam blocks, that'll kill his bridge from below. It'll kill his bridge from below, so it actually might be bad to block.
Oh, but then Sam will have to use a counter anyway, and he will lose a creature, so you're just giving Sam the option.
Right.
So you should block.
Well, but he'd have to use a counter to kill his own Dryad Arbor, or he wouldn't have to use a counter to...
He'd have to use a counter to kill the zombie token.
But I don't know if he cares about killing the zombie token.
Okay.
Alright, so what ends up happening is he blocks the Dryad Arbor, bridge from below goes away, he removes one counter to finish off the zombie token. I'm not sure how relevant that zombie token actually was. Like a single 2/2, it can't create any tokens when it dies.
Well, I'm just saying, if you wanted to take that out of the game, like that same situation, like either scenario, like is going to leave one player with a creature and a GTA with one counter, unless it would have two counters. And if he doesn't think that zombie token is relevant, I still think the block is correct.
Well, the difference is that he doesn't lose bridge from below.
But he still can choose to make him lose bridge from below.
So, by removing a counter.
Yeah.
Right. So there we go. Flashes back Ancient Grudge on the GTA. Alright, passes back to Sam Swanson. Cracks Misty Rain for it. Oh.
Deciding if to or not. I mean, you keep that, correct, with Brainstorms in your deck?
Unless he has a second Dryad Arbor.
Oh, okay.
And he does. He has 2 Dryad Arbors in his deck.
And he wants to attack with one?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's too greedy. You're not going to deal 17 points of damage with the Dryad Arbor.
Yeah.
So I think Brainstorm is probably going to be better.
You're not going to be drawing another GTA.
Yeah, that's the only...
Yeah, he only has one in his sideboard.
And yet, Adam brought in those Ancient Grudges regardless.
Was that just because he probably got beat by a GTA Game 1, or he saw Tormod's
I mean, there's no GTA main deck.
Well, oh yeah, this is Game 2, so maybe he knows something.
I mean, it's probably going to be...
We saw Adam actually do that last time and not know. I think he just...
He's just like blind to beat Tormod's script.
He blind brings in Ancient Grudges.
See, I often play the exact opposite way, where I was like, well, if I have it, I'll bring it in, but if you win Game 1 with Dredge anyway, I usually feel safe playing Game 2 without... I know that, like, theoretically you shouldn't make decisions based on if you're up a game or not, but with Dredge it actually is relevant, because you kind of seen what's going on.
I completely agree with that.
But actually the version of Dredge I like the most is Richard Feldman's, who just doesn't have any hate cards in his sideboard at all. He doesn't have any Ancient Grudges or Chain of Vapors or anything, just because they're so unreliable. And often Torment Scripts and such just aren't relevant. You play around them.
So what does his sideboard usually go with?
The sideboard is Winds of Change, a couple like targeted reanimation cards. You got like an Elish Norn, Angel of Despair, a couple things like that. And Firestorm is a big one. And Firestorm, I'll just pull the list.
All right, so Sam takes his turn.
Oh, and Leyline of the Void. He
just top decked a Tormod Script, removing the graveyard, getting rid of the Icar that's been attacking, and leaving Adam with just a couple cards in his hand. And sends in the Dryad Arbor. So Adam's, was looking like he was having a pretty good advantage there until the top decked Tormod Script. And so now he's going to need to put another enabler on the board and try to start the Dredge engine once again. But Sam really needs to find something. I mean, anytime he draws a natural order, the game's going to just end. There's an enabler from Adam.
All right, that's Tireless Tribe. Little 0/4 it could, or the 1/1 that can.
The 1/1 that becomes a 1/5.
1/5, yeah.
Yeah, by discarding. And I think the more important ability is not what his benefit from discarding is, but what he gets to do by discarding.
There was a game I was playing of Legacy. I like I said, played a lot of Dredge. And I played turn 1 Tireless Tribe. My opponent played a turn 2 Door in the Siege Tower.
Yeah.
I attacked. He did not block. I discarded my hand and I killed him.
Nice.
With Tireless Tribe. It was pretty sweet.
All right, and so discard 6 cards, hits another Golgari, and I don't think anything else that's relevant for the dredging.
Not really. I mean, black creatures are kind of relevant because of Icarid, but other than that.
And he has one of those in hand, so Sam really needs to find some action. He really hasn't drawn much this game. A lot of lands, a Tormod's Crypt, and a Jite.
Is that natural order he just drew?
No, he just drew a land. Or he probably just drew a Noble Hire.
Oh boy. All
It's
right.
for 1 damages.
Take 1, drop Adam Wargo down to 12 life. Passes the turn.
Alright, so Adam's thinking of discarding at the end of turn.
Discards Bridge from below.
And an Icarid, so he's able to bring that Icarid back next turn. Sam needs something to happen soon here.
And he's going to return Icarid. Exiling Putrid Imp. And return Grave Troll. Flipping Bridge. Stickweed Imp, Dark Blast, Putrid Imp, Icarid.
Another Icarid. Yeah, he really needs a top deck soon. Are these... I mean... So right now you just don't attack with this Icarid, correct?
Right, you can't afford to lose your bridges.
Yeah, and you get 3 tokens. Next turn you'll get 6 tokens.
Yep, you just want to build up your token reinforcements. And it's not like Sam has any pressure on you once again, so you have all the time. Don't attack. Other thing worth noting, Adam has a Dread Return in his hand. He can just hard cast.
If he hits anything.
If he hits any big creature, yeah.
Yeah, he does have a lot of lands in play.
Oh, don't attack.
Yeah.
Oh, no. He's just offering up all his Bridge from below.
And you don't even get the tokens.
You do get the tokens.
No, your trigger goes on, and then your Sam's trigger goes on.
So this is a very tricky card, Bridge from Below. A lot of people don't know how this works. That you are correct in general. However, Bridge from Below is a very weird card because you control both triggers.
Oh, so you get a stack.
You get a stack of triggers.
Oh, I did not know that.
Right, it's, like Bridge from Below is just a super strange card. People just think it's always app, but because you control the triggers, they'll always work out in your favor because you can stack them however you want.
All right, I did not know that.
Yeah, very very important. Good to know.
Okay, I like how you stopped me there. You're like, young grasshopper.
Yeah, I know a thing or two about Bridge from Below. I can tell you things about Bridge from Below. I would guess 90% of the cast doesn't know.
Let's hear something. Now you have to. You just like put yourself in the situation.
All right, so if you have Leyline of the Void in play, and your opponent token dies, it removes all your Bridge from Belows. If you have Leyline in play, and your opponent, and you have bridges in your graveyard, and you kill their 1/1 Saproling token, it gets rid of all your bridges.
Really?
Yeah. Because Leyline says whenever a card is put into a graveyard, and opponent's graveyard, and tokens are not cards.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And I don't think 90% of you guys do that either. Gavin wins.
So, let's see. Adam's graveyard, see a couple Icarids there. Looks like he's going to discard Grave Troll the Tireless Tribe. I still really don't like that attack with the Icarid.
Because he could have gotten 12 of them.
Yeah, at this point, you just want to build up your 2/2s.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that.
And you return Golgari Grave Troll. Flips up Imp, Grudge, Careful Study, Narcomoeba. Yeah, all right, so Narcomoeba is the really relevant card there.
I mean, it's not really that relevant, I guess.
James Dykes on Twitter points out that if Sam had blocked the Noble Hierarch, it would have been even better for Sam because that wouldn't even kill the Icarid. No zombies.
Well, yeah, I mean,
so
it was a very bad attack.
Yeah, like that attack. Do not like.
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason to trade. It's going to die at end of turn anyway.
Yeah. See what play Adam makes here. Alright, so Sam passes back. Or sorry, just wanted to see. Thought he was passing back, just wanted to see Adam's graveyard.
Yep.
a thing that happens quite commonly against the dredge deck. Adam doesn't lay his graveyard out like some dredge players do.
Yeah, they're really generous with their graveyard.
Adam just is like, here, I've got a pile. Take a look if you want to see it.
And so what does Sam do to get out of this? I wonder what decisions we take.
Alright, discards a grave troll, the tireless tribe.
You're just gonna bring. Is he just gonna pull the trigger and bring it back?
Discards dread return. He's gonna time to get a big grave troll. Yeah, that's maybe would be what he's going for. Cracks 3 guys, bring back grave troll. Is it better to just hardcast it there?
I mean, I would assume so, but you're not losing much value. You're using a Narcomoeba, and then you're not taking 2 damage.
Well, you are actually losing value because the bridge from below goes into your graveyard instead of being exiled. So you can, dread return. Like if you play it from your hand, it'll just go into your graveyard.
Sure.
So you can potentially rebuy on it if necessary.
But if you take 2 life and one of the cards in his hand is a creature, you can play creature natural order, block,
that's true.
10.
You don't want to get presented this. Yeah, never mind. I agree. You don't want to take that damage. And that's that. Adam Wargo takes down the match. Dredge.
Might even be getting. I mean, that might push him into the top 8.
Yeah, he's either a draw or a win away from top 8. Playing the dredge deck. Sam Swanson falls, dropping down to X2 on the day.
Yeah.
And here we are back in the booth. I'm Gavin Verhey. I'm joined by the Brad Nelson.
What?
You make your beard face.
The beard? No, you have to win something to make the beard face.
At the end of the day, will you make
I
the beard
didn't win
face?
anything. You didn't let me play in the draft.
Not my fault.
Okay, you didn't let me play in the draft.
So, the Brad Nelson.
Nice, thank you. I was wondering, we need to quote,
the Brad Nelson. All right, so anyway, here it starts the game's open series here in Seattle, Washington. It's been a long day. Also, great Magic played. We saw